Because of network issue, I couldn't continue, but now it's a new one. So, for 11th standard children, you need to know about yoga, and there are many asanas and pranayams. Yoga is for wellness, and it is the Sanskrit yug means union of your brain, mind, then your breath, then your intelligence. All these things are being connected here through yoga. Okay, so let's study about yoga. The topic here, we are going to study about what are the different categories of yoga, and then we are going to study about what is supine lying asanas, prone lying asanas, sitting asanas, then standing asanas. Okay, so we'll make it faster. If you are free, even 12th standard children can go through this. Okay, so we are going to study about yoga. There are yogas there are yogas which can cure our issues, physical issues and mental issues. So let's know about yoga. Yoga is derived from the Sanskrit word yuj, which means union, to join individual soul with soul of divine. It is a comprehensive system linking body, breath, mind, intelligence, wisdom and spirit. Yoga helps in creating balance and harmony in body. Yoga creates a symmetry throughout the body, making one strong and flexible and balanced. Yoga is science of experience, which is meant for the upliftment of humanity. Yoga is the art and science of attaining true lasting happiness. Yoga should not be misunderstood merely as science for treatment of some disease. It is divine union of soul and spirit in one way or the other. So, you all know about Swami Vivekananda, to the Western world. When he addressed the World Parliament of Religion at Chicago in 1893. Swami Vivekananda is also credited for being the greatest exponent of yoga in the West. Definition of yoga, it's as per Yoga Vasishta, a skillful and subtle idea, a skillful and subtle process to calm down the mind. So, to calm down the mind, this is one of the definition, a skillful and subtle process to calm down the mind. Dhammananda Purana, the definition is yoga is said to be control, and then Yoga Biju, he has defined yoga as yoga is said to be the unification of the web of dualities. Okay, that is Dvandva and Jala. Okay, Dvandva and Jala. Now the importance of yoga is a way of living which aims at achieving a achieving a healthy mind in a healthy body. It helps us promote a balanced development. And yoga is not simply physical exercise, but it gives relief to physical, mental ailments. The importance of yoga can be understood from the following quotations. Okay, this is the quotation. Bhagavad Gita says, through constant practice of yoga, one can overcome all difficulties and eradicate all weakness. Pain can be transmitted into bliss, sorrow into joy, failure into success, and all weakness and sickness into perfect health. Determination, patience, persistence lead us towards our goal. So this is through yoga we would like to know. Okay, so your activities are, when you are free you can do this. What are the short term effects of yoga? then what changes takes place in your body if you do yoga regularly over an extended period of time. So this activity I want you to do. Now about the benefits of yoga. Yoga benefits, I'll just show you the okay, physical ailment, postural deformities, hygienic value, mental relaxation, willpower and confidence. Okay, so when you do regular practice of yoga, you can prevent many diseases. Okay, and that is like constipation, cold, cough, insomnia, asthma, arthritis, diarrhea, acidity, etc. Okay, this is about physical ailment. And the postural deformities, when you do yoga, yoga can prevent and cure postural deformities. The deformation of spine leads to many postural diseases which can be prevented through yoga. So as we become flexible, we can very well remove the deformation that happens in our body. And then hygienic value, many kriyas like dhoti, neti, then nauli, etc. clean various internal organs of the body. Dhoti kriya is helpful in cleansing digestive tract. The regular practice of neti prevents colds. So mental relaxation, it is mental fatigue is relieved to a greater extent through regular practice of yoga. A person remains free from anger, anxiety and emotional disturbances. It is well explained in Bhagavad Gita that when the mind and body are working together harmoniously, due to yogic discipline, we can find calm and peace of mind at every moment. So this is the last point, willpower and confidence. Through meditation, mind can be trained to concentrate in one direction. All the distractions are eliminated and person gets mental power, which is essential requisite of willpower and confidence. So these points please remember: physical ailments, postural deformities, hygienic value, mental relaxation, willpower and confidence. These are the benefits of yoga. Okay, then what are the elements of yoga? Ashtanga yoga, 8 elements. The elements of yoga have been described as Ashtanga yoga. The Ashtanga yoga has been derived from two words, Ashta, which means 8, and Ang means limbs. Hence, Ashtanga yoga is also known as 8-limbed yoga according to Patanjali. The path of internal, your voice really very amazing. Thank you. Powerful message, Anbu Sai Anbu. So sweet. Thank you, madam. So sweet of you. Thank you. So according to Patanjali, the path of eternal purification and revealing the universal self consists of the following 8 spiritual practices. The 8 spiritual practices are yamas, that is moral code, then niyama, self-purification and study, asanas, posture, pranayama, breath control, then pratyahara, sense control, dharna, concentration, dhyana, meditation, samadhi, contemplation. So these are the 8 elements of yoga. Yama means moral codes, niyama means self-purification and study, asanas, posture, pranayam, breath control, pratyahara, sense control, dharana, concentration, dhyana, meditation, samadhi, contemplation. So as we need to know about each, I'll just make it faster. Yamaha, it is the first limb of Ashtanga yoga. The 5 yamahas help us to move forward in personal and spiritual development. There are 5 yamahas. They teach us to avoid violence. lying, stealing, wasting energy and possessiveness. This refers to ethical discipline. 5 yamas are ahimsa, satya, ashteya, brahmacharya. These are 4. This means that is first one we all know. This means non-violence, and satya, saying truth, and the more you say truth, you get fruitful result. Ashtaya, it teaches us to rise above our base cravings and become self-sufficient, that is contented, because no longer desires something outside, no longer desire something outside of ourselves. Like we don't desire much, like we are happy with whatever we are. So brahmacharya, yogi is instructed to follow a bachelor's life, to respect others, others and yourself. It refers to wise use and preservation of vitality. It does not mean celibacy, but acting responsibly with your vitality as a way. So hope these 4 things will stay in your mind. Ahimsa, satya, ashteya, then brahmacharya. So I am for 4 of the things, and brahmacharya, yes, almost once you start following it, you start following. The 5th one is aparigraha. This makes people to live simple life and should have no desire of collecting. It refers to the ability to let it go. So yeah, we are like happy with whatever we are. We almost live some simple life with this 5th point. Now about niyama, these are the second constituent of Ashtanga Yoga. They are known as rules of conduct that are applied to individuals. Patanjali listed the following niyamas. One is Saucha or purity, Santosha or contentment, Tapa or austerity, Swadhyaya or self-education, Ishwara Pranithan or meditation on the divine. So this part I will just show you once again. The points are here. Okay, Swachhata, Sauchata, purity is very essential for well-being. So after practicing of asanas, lot of toxins and dirt come out of body, which must be cleansed by taking bath. This aims to remove all impurities from the body. And then santosha, it refers to contentment and not desiring more than more than what we earn through honest labor. Okay, and maintaining calm at all cost. So this is just a minute. Okay, so and what is next? Hi. And now let me tell about tapa and austerity. It has been derived from a word tap, which means which means means to burn. Okay, a person with help of tap what can a person do when he burns himself? Can gain strength, endurance, encourage, and simplicity. And then swadhyaya, that is self-education, is considered as the study of teachings and what is it? Scriptures. Okay, in it, study of Vedas, Upanishads is given preferences. It is advised to study the literature, making life healthy, peaceful, and happy. And then Ishwar Pranidhan or meditation on the divine, worship and dedication to get to God is preferred. Okay, so I do it. A person who has faith in God never gets disappointed. It is complete surrender of self to God in words, deeds, and thoughts. So this is about Yamaha and Niyama. So, what are the benefits of Yamaha and Niyama? They manage our energy in an integrated manner, complementing our outer self to our inner development. They help us view ourselves with compassion and awareness. Okay, so they help in respecting the values of life, in balancing our inner growth with outer restraint. In short, Yamaha and Niyamas are not about right and wrong, but are about being honest with ourselves. Okay, oneself. Living according to these principles is about living our lives in a better way and moving towards connecting with the divine. So this is about Yamaha and Niyama. Now about asanas and pranayamas. Asanas are known as posture exercises. They are also known as yogic postures. All the yogic asanas develop physique of the body. Since mind and body are interdependent, thus the practice of asana is very essential to develop the body. Asana also helps in balancing and harmonizing the basic structure of human body, which is why they have a range of therapeutic uses also. Now about pranayam. The word pranayam comes from a Sanskrit word. It has two parts. Prana means vital force, and yama means control of the prana. Through pranayama, the vital forces can be controlled by concentration and breathing. It leads to the control and regulation of breath. The pranayam has three phases: puraka, Rachaka, Kumbhaka. Puraka, it is inhalation of air into the lungs. Then Rachaka, it is an exhalation of air from lungs. And then Kumbhaka, in a particular posture, the holding of the breath is done. During this, no exhalation or inhalation is done. So that is about your pranayama, and it is considered that through pranayama each part of the body can be filled with prana, the breath. This can prevent many diseases. It keeps the mind and body alive. Now about pratyahara, it is considered as withdrawal of senses. Since senses pull a person towards external desire of objects, the control on senses play a vital role, and after controlling senses, a person attains peace. Now about dharana. After achieving all above, now a person needs control and must have sense of complete absorption. It involves developing and extending our powers of concentration. It is fixing the thinking on internal space. Now about dhyana, this is the state of meditation when the mind attains a state of concentration without getting distracted. A person gets continuous state of dhyana. So now about samadhi, it is the ability to become one with the true self and merge into the object of concentration. It is when dhyana reaches a state where only the awareness of its meaning remains and even the personal identity is lost. So this is about samadhi. So hope We have almost got the Ashtanga, Ashtangas of our yoga, that is 8 elements of yoga. Now when we go in depth about asanas, asana can be defined as physical yoga posture, a position that is designed to improve the physiological function of the body. Asanas are the essence of yoga. They develop strength and endurance, improving circulation and energy flow, cleansing organs and other systems, the expanding muscles and joints. All these benefits of the asanas are integral part of yoga. Asanas are not mere physical exercise. They play a significant role in toning up the neuromuscular and glandular system of the body, to restore and to maintain the vitality of different organs of the body. Asanas reduce fatigue, muscle tension and stress. It also improves balance, flexibility and strength. The body posture is directly related to sports efficiency and it gets improved with yoga. So asanas helps a person in helps a sports person. Okay. So here it is. Muscular strength, cardiovascular endurance is improved. The yogic asanas develop the muscular strength of the athlete and develop strength of muscles, and the practice of asanas also increases cardiovascular endurances, which a person needs a lot. Okay, so this was about how asanas help sports person, and it also helps balance then peace of mind and agility, which is very much required for a sports person. Now categories of asanas when we take up, the asanas are categorized under supine position asanas, then prone position asanas, sitting asanas, standing asanas. When you take up supine position, a person is lying down flat facing upward, and the asanas bring consistency in the development of physical, mental abilities. And the asanas are Viparitkarni, Matsuyasana, Halasana, Naukasana. And then prone position is the person lies down flat, face facing downwards, that is posterior spine is extended, and then bringing consistency and mental peace. The asanas here are Bhujangasan, Salabhasana, and then Dhanurasana. Okay, and then sitting asanas, sitting upright and supine extending position helps prepare the individual physically, mentally for pranayama. So, we sit in Vajrasana, then Paschimottanasana, then Supta Vajrasana, then Ardha Machendrasana, Padmasana, then Yoga Mudrasana. Now standing asanas, it should be done by beginners as they bring elasticity in joints, muscles and build up stamina and physical ability. They constitute the most basic training to the early stage of yoga. Some basic asanas are Vrikshasana, then Ardhakati, Chakrasana, then Trikonasana and Tadasana. So these are all basic asanas, and I am going to show you the asanas through pictures. Okay, so these are the asanas we are going to see. This is the yoga teacher who is 99-year-old, and she is Nanammal. In India, she is the oldest yoga teacher who comes from Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. Okay, and she teaches 100 students daily. 600 of her students have become yoga instructors around the world. Her work has been honored with India's National Nari Shakti Puraskar in 2016 and the country's 4th highest civilian award, the Padma Shri, in 2018. So she is our Nanammal, the oldest yoga teacher. Okay, so now we are going to see the supine position asanas. So these are the supine position asanas. Viparitkarni. Okay, and this asana is inverted. Viparita Karni means inverted or reversed. Karni means making. So in the final position of this asana, one has to invert the position of the body, placing the head at the bottom and the legs on top. This removes the symptom of premature old age. Diseases like dyspepsia, constipation, hernia can be treated by this asana. It is also helpful in improving or eliminating varicose veins. Then fourth one stretches the backs of the legs. So next asana is Matsuyasana. This is also in the supine position, and this is fish. Okay, fish posture, and therefore as it looks like a fish pose, it is called as Matsuyasana. Stretches the chest and neck, helps relieve tension in the neck and shoulder, provides relief from respiratory disorder by encouraging deep breathing, tones the parathyroid, pituitary and pineal gland. Okay. Now Halasana. This is Halasana. Okay. The name comes from the Sanskrit word plow. Plow posture, because in the final position it looks like shape of the plow. Okay. Stretches the shoulder and spine, controls hypertension, reduces stress and fatigue, helps relieve the symptom of menopause and stimulates the abdominal gland. Therapeutic for backache, headache, infertility, insomnia and sinus. And now this is Naukasan. Okay, like a boat. The asana is like a boat, and circulation of blood. It makes circulation of blood and oxygen around the abdomen and lower back at a time much faster. Naukasana is good for those who want to reduce belly fat and want to develop abs muscles. Naukasana strengthens the abdominal muscles. It strengthens the muscles of the arms, thighs and shoulders. It improves the health of the organs in the abdomen, especially the liver, pancreas and kidneys. It helps in regulating blood flow at sugar level. Okay, so now we are going to see the prone position, that is the face, body facing downwards, that is your down, your flat face, your face is facing the ground. So here Bhujangasan, this is Bhujangasan, cobra position, and it strengthens and increases flexibility of the spine and vertebral column, opens the chest, shoulder, heart and rib cage, tones and strengthens the entire spinal extensor group of back muscles, stimulates the endocrine gland system and digestive organs. So this is Bhujangasan, which I will recommend, most of them recommend whenever ladies get back pain, they can go for this Bhujangasan. So there are some more asanas, you can just go through these pics. Ardha Salabhasana, you will have to lie prone and then lift your one leg up. It improves blood circulation, it forms thighs and hips by dissolving excess fat. Regularly practicing Ardha Salabhasana can help control diabetes. It provides relief from constipation. Women with disorder of ovaries and uterus can be benefited from this pose. This is Dhanurasana. Dhanurasana, we all know it's like a bow. Okay, and it increases flexibility of spine and back muscles and strengthens nerves. Cures constipation and removes excess fat. Cures dyspepsia, rheumatism, gastrointestinal disorder, improves digestion and appetite. Okay, now sitting asanas are the Machendrasana, the benefits, and then Paschimottanasana. The Ardha Machendrasana is this, and like a fish pose, the final pose looks like a fish, and it is useful in the constipation, dyspepsia, improves liver efficiency, improves the ability of kidney. It is useful in diabetics. It is beneficial for the muscles of shoulder and back. So this is Machendrasana, and this one is Paschimottanasana. Paschimota, that is west or back or back of body, and Uttana is intense stretch. Okay, intense stretch. And this stretch of muscles of the back from head to the ankle, it contracts the muscles of the anterior part of the body. So improves the flexibility of the lumbar region, the hip and thigh. Then massages and tones the abdominal and pelvis region, including all organs such as the liver, pancreas, kidneys, spleen, intestines. Improves the blood circulation in the back region and tones the spinal nerve. Okay, and now we are going to see Vajrasana, meditative position, one of the important meditative position. It is Vajra means thunderbolt. Okay, and the asana looks like a thunderbolt. That is, this asana is also called adamantine pose, diamond pose, kneeling pose, and pelvic pose. Okay, it strengthens thigh muscles, calf muscles, gives longevity and strengthens the spine, calms the mind, brings stability, cures constipation, acidity, increases digestion process, then cures urinary problem. Then now this is Supta Vajrasana. If you become very flexible, you can do this if you keep doing asanas. And the yoga poses has more benefits. It belongs to thunderbolt pose. The benefits are reclined thunderbolt pose, stretches and massages the abdominal region. This pose expands the upper chest and envisages the increased oxygen flow into the respiratory system. It stretches the lower spine, that tones the spinal nerves and muscles in the region. Now this one is Padmasana. Padmasana is another beneficial meditative posture. The right foot is placed on left thigh and the left foot is placed on right thigh. The heel kept close to the abdomen. The hands are placed on the respective knees. The index finger should touch the thumb. Benefits are stretches the ankles and knees and keeps joints and ligaments flexible, calms the